Good morning, Gators.
And welcome back to another edition of Swamp Talk.
I'm Chandler.
And I'm Donovan.
Today is Friday, April 13th, and now for a few announcements. Attention seniors, the last day to complete online courses is April 27th. There will be no exceptions or extensions, so make sure you go online and complete any courses that you have left. Coming up this year, prom is on May 5th. In addition to getting your dresses and tuxes, you will also need to buy a ticket. Tickets will be $90 in person from April 23rd and 27th, and will increase to $95 on April 30th, May 4th. Tickets will be sold in the Commons during lunches, before school in room 205 from 6:50 to 7:10, and after school from 2 to 2:30 in room 524. Online prom tickets will be purchased on April 23rd and will close May 3rd at noon with a 1% processing fee. Online ticket purchases must show printed receipt to get your actual ticket. School-wide voting for 2018 prom court will be open to everyone starting April 16th through the 20th. Everyone can vote. Voting will be done at votingforschools.com and will close at 1:55 on April 20th. Court will be announced on April 27th. The King and Queen of Prom will be crowned at the K-Pop tree on May 5th. And now to Donovan with some additional announcements.
Tonight, the Lady Gators lacrosse team has a game versus Lake Mineola at 6:30. Also tonight, there is a varsity baseball game at Anclote High School at 7 o'clock, along with a softball game at Denellen at 7:30. Good luck to all of our Gators. This week has been International Assistant Principal Week, and we wanted to get to know more about them. Here's what we found out.
Hi, I'm Rich Batchelor. I'm assistant principal at Land Lakes High School.
My name is Sisha Dewan. I'm the assistant principal for the junior class here at Land Lakes High School.
I am Kathy Leeper. I am the assistant principal for 9th grade.
I'm Tracy Behrman. I'm assistant principal for the sophomore class.
Hi, I'm Mr. Morgenstein. I'm one of the assistant principals here at Land Lakes High School.
I've been the assistant principal here at Land Lakes for every student's entire career.
I'm just starting my 5th year as an admin.
I've been an assistant principal for 10 years.
I have been an assistant principal for 11 years.
This is my 6th year here at Land Lakes.
The biggest thing I truly enjoy about my job is the students. I mean, you get into education to help kids, and for almost 30 years now, either as a coach, teacher, as an administrator, I've got to work with thousands upon thousands of young men and women as they become great young men and women.
Gosh, there's a lot. I love interacting with the teachers. Like I love being, like a support, like an advocate, a resource for them. I love working with the students, especially. I love the fact that we get to move up with you guys. So, starting out with someone who's a freshman or a sophomore and then getting a chance to see them grow as they move up, juniors, seniors, and then watching them walk across the stage.
Working with students every day.
Working with the kids, working with all of you, just all the different facets. I like that there's so many different things to do. There's never the same day twice.
I really think just looking at our students develop through the years that they're with us, because we see our kids come in very young, and then as they graduate, ready to go out into the world, we see them having turned into the people that they're really destined to be. So I think it's that human connection, working with our colleagues to really move that along, and being a leader in our school and district helps us impact more and more lives, and that means a lot to me.
And now to Jacob with short sports.
Alright everyone, welcome to Short Sports. I'm Jacob Brown. Today I'm going to talk about the NBA playoffs. I'm going to start with the Western Conference with the Houston Rockets and the Minnesota Timberwolves facing off in the first round. This is not your typical 1 versus 8 seed matchup, so the Rockets are not getting the typical advantage that the number 1 seed gets. I still think the Rockets are going to win that series, probably in 6 games. Then it's the 2 versus 7 matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs. Even without Steph, the Warriors are going to win this series in 6 games. 3 versus 6 matchup, Portland versus New Orleans. I think Portland probably wins this one in 6 games as well. And then the 4-5 matchup between OKC and Utah. I think Utah is going to win this series. Russell Westbrook is probably the most overrated player in basketball. He is horrible in the 4th quarter, one of the worst players in the NBA in the 4th quarter, also a horrible 3-point shooter. Then in the East, Toronto will face Washington in the first round. I think this is going to be a clean 5-game series for Toronto. Then it's Boston versus Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee's going to take this in 7 games. No Kyrie Irving. Then the 3 versus 6, the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Miami Heat. I think the Phillies going to take this series. Joel Embiid's only missing 1 game, so I think Sixers with home court are going to end up taking this one in 6. Then Cleveland versus Indiana, the 4-5 matchup. I think Cleveland has this one in the bag. They're going to take it 4-0. And for this edition of Short Sports, I'm Jacob Brown, and we'll see you next time.
That's all for today, Gators.
Tune in next time for another edition of Swamp Talk.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter for more updates.
There we go, one take this time.
Done.